going on here. We're talking about the season again. This comes from Bleacher Report. Their season prediction for us was 26-56. Did not like what they wrote about it, by the way. There was no real reason for why they were coming up with the 26-56 record. I didn't like that. I feel like if you give a prediction, you should give some concrete ideas of why you think that's going to happen. It was just, it didn't really mention Cade other than him just being healthy for a little bit, but they didn't really talk. They just kind of talked about the inexperience of Jaden Ivey and Asar Thompson and then James Wiseman. And I just don't even really know if James Wiseman's part of the rotation right now. I do not understand why he's getting so much love from everybody else. I feel like it's kind of an easy cop-out when you write something like this. And I don't know. I just don't agree with it. What about you?
I think I saw the Vegas line and it was at 27.5. And Bleacher Report had us at 26 wins. I think we've both said over the past couple of weeks, we see this as a 30-win team at the bare minimum. Assuming everyone's healthy, but when I was reading this article, I wasn't mad at it because I was also thinking in the back of my mind, I was like, okay, the schedule is actually kind of tough. Yeah. So maybe that 35 win total that we both were saying over the past 2 weeks, maybe you can kind of take a couple games off of that because they have a very tough schedule. 15 back-to-backs. They're probably going to be freaking exhausted by like December, January. I thought the article was fair, but to your point, like I feel like every national article I read, they mention James Wiseman a lot, and maybe he's just a player that they mentioned just because he was a number 2 overall pick from a few years ago, and kind of just to keep tabs on him. I don't really know why they were mentioning him like he was like a prized possession.
Well, they talk about him more than they talk about Duren, which I'm not even going to get into that. But my biggest complaint was the article really didn't give me enough to why they were predicting just 26 wins. Like they didn't go into the schedule at all. Maybe it was written before that. They didn't talk about any tough matchups. They just kind of said, well, Cade Cunningham dominated at Team USA. Will the Pistons get him for 70 games? And then I wish they would have went in more with that. But I've been saying if this team is healthy, they're a 32-win team. I think at the bare minimum, a 15-game improvement is good enough. Going from 17 to 32, that's huge for the Detroit Pistons. I think they could do it if they're healthy. I said earlier, though, 6-14 to start the season, but I do think there will be some long win streaks coming for the Pistons this upcoming year. But I don't know. I just didn't agree with the Bleacher Report article for the 26 wins. I thought that was too low.
Yeah, I mean, like Vegas has us at 27.5. And I've told you, I've bet the over probably the past 3 years, and I've lost every time. If they're telling me that Cade Cunningham is worth 10 more wins, I'll listen. But I did bet the over again, so we'll see if I win. I still think like 33 to 35 is where I'm at with this team. If they're healthy, I think Cade Cunningham, I know Luis basically took the words out of my mouth in the comment section on YouTube. I think Cade's going to surprise a lot of people. I think a lot of people have been giving the Pistons a lot of media attention and praise, and I'm not used to it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I like ESPN kind of like counting us as the underdog, but they're like actually being fair and giving us media attention. But I do think this team is going to surprise a lot of people that maybe they don't watch the Pistons. Maybe they don't live in Michigan. Maybe they're, out of state and they're just like a casual NBA fan. I think this is a team that could easily be in the hunt for a play-in spot if everyone's healthy. I really believe in Monty Williams, and I think he can get the best out of this team.